Hello and welcome to another bad comic review. This time we are looking at Euthanauts from Black Crown. This is issue 1. Black Crown is an imprint of IDW. It's sort of their equivalent of Vertigo line from DC from what I can tell. This was written by Teeny Howard, art and cover by Nick Robles, letters by Aditya Bidikar, cover B was by Mark Buckingham, I have cover A, editorial assistance by Chase Morzatz, edited by Shelley Bond. This is the story of Talia. She is the receptionist at the King's Fountain Funeral Home. She's a body positive minority lady with dyed blonde hair and piercings under her black lipstick, under her lips. I forget what those are called and I don't really care. So she's one of these hip, cool kids that's too cool for school because her friends don't really like her and she's too cool for them, but she's kind of obsessed with death and she's out eating with them. She doesn't really want any food. She's just getting water because she's cool. And she sees this old lady who's obviously terminally ill and she's staring at her. Well, Talia goes to the bathroom and the old lady comes in and they start up a conversation. The old lady's actually really nice. She may not even be that old, she just looks old in the art. Well, when they decide they're gonna blaze up and smoke a joint together, the lady smacks Talia in the back of the head with her oxygen can. And then it gets all surreal and weird. Talia's going through this like weird memory thing. Meanwhile, at the hospital, these two orderlies or nurses or something are pushing a gurney around and they say Talia's name, Talia Rosewood, and they're looking for Talia, but she's not in her room, and they talk about the Euthanauts briefly. And apparently the one intern is like the stereotypical nerdy black person with the circular John Lennon glasses and a little bow tie, because bow ties are cool, man. They're hip now. Thanks, Doctor Who. And the other one's like, of course, the edgy punk one who's got like dyed black hair and lots of eyeliner and little pink tufts of hair on the side. Yeah, because these guys are cool like that. And then we cut back over to Talia, who's at her apartment, but not really. She may be kind of dead. We're not real sure. She runs into the old lady who's at her house and wearing this like weird bondage gear and one of those cones of shame that dogs wear. At least that's what it looks like, but it's actually like a neck support thing for like when you break your neck, I think. And she's got a helmet and a tunic, and she's telling Talia that, oh, you gotta use your ego to create things so you survive. So she creates a helmet out of these like butterfly things, and there's a tether, and turns out she's not really dead, and she wakes up in this coffin that's about to be Viking funeraled, and oh yeah, man, it's really cool. It's real hardcore and original. No, it was stupid. This was trying way too hard. This is hipster intellectualism at its finest. They're trying way too hard to be original and edgy, and it comes off as very, very try-hard. I would not recommend this. I thought it was an interesting premise that tried way too hard to get its point across and be psychedelic and mysterious. If you had just told a straightforward linear story, this book would have been way better. Instead, it was just trying to appear to be Sandman, and really it came off more as Plastic Man. So I can't recommend it in good faith because I just thought it was just too try hard and full of awful dialogue that was supposed to be intellectual, and it doesn't work with this book. The art is a little amateurish, but it's just forgettable and mediocre. Not really my thing. Some of the stuff was pretty well done, others were pretty lame. But that's just my take as always, and thank you so much for joining us, and if you liked the video, hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing, and we hope to see you on the next one.